Hey, if you were looking for some spiritual guidance, some words of encouragement, help keep you going strong, keep going on your path, keep going after what you want, you're in the right place. I pull messages from spirit. Whatever comes out of the cards is whatever's going to come out of these cards. But it's here to really help you keep going forward, because I know it's easy to get discouraged. I know it's easy to give up and all that, and that's why I show up here. I'm going to apologize for the flickering. My lights are going crazy. So I apologize with all the flickering. If you, whoops, sorry, knocked my light over. If you have some sensitivities, then maybe don't watch it, because my mom has epilepsy, so I know. Like, I know how that can affect certain people with health conditions. That's why I'm saying something. We're going to get started out here with the Sacred Travelers deck. So let's see what comes out. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know, right? Let's get our butts kicked together. Here we go. For our highest good, what do we need to know? And by the way, if you like the video and subscribe, it's easier for me to pick up on your energy and get connected to it and help you get the messages out that you need to hear too, because that's important, right? Love flows through into you. Oh my gosh, like, I feel like right now Spirit's like, don't hold yourself back. Spirit's always blessing you with ideas, with creativity, things you can act on, help putting you in the right direction, bringing you opportunities, all kinds of things. Pass those blessings along to others. You have plenty of love. Don't underestimate the power that you bring into this world by just being there for other people, from encouraging them and listening to them. You know, you walk somebody and say, hey, you know, I like your hair. I love that shirt. You know what that does to somebody? Because I think most of us don't really get the encouragement we really need. So don't be afraid to pass on that love and those kind words, you know. Don't estimate what that does for somebody else, you know. Keep it flowing. It's like money likes to circulate, like love likes to circulate too, right? It's important. All right. We got, let me see if I can get this to, there we go. Beginning a new cycle. Success expands in your life. Open up to possibilities is what I'm feeling like here. And maybe they've been, especially if you've been, you know, feeling those nudges of some kinds. Like, hey, maybe I should do this. Maybe I've been putting this thing off, but this is what I'd really love to do. Spirit's like, go do it. That's your thing. Don't worry about all the details. Just, that's what you love to do. That's the most important thing. That's all you need to know, is that you love to do it. Got a bunch of cards. Alright. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. You know, I see this card a lot. It just makes me feel like a reminder of when you go on your path. When you go after what you want, you discover so much treasure within yourself. You start to realize there's like a whole, like, bottomless well basically in you that's got so much potential. You know, as spiritual beings, we have infinite potential. We really do. And, you know, you sometimes, and I know it's easy to think sometimes, oh, I'm not smart. I don't have what it takes. I'm not good enough. I can't do this. Spirit works through you. If there's nothing wrong with you, by the way. You're absolutely perfect the way you are. We fine. Yeah, I mean, we all get imperfections, but you know what I mean, right? Don't go thinking you gotta fix yourself or whatever it is. You're fine the way you are. You're who you're meant to be. Don't try to be anybody else. But also know that Spirit works through you. Spirit's guiding you. Spirit's always like, hey, giving you what you need to make what you want happen, to do the things that you've been wanting to do. So don't worry about feeling like you're not smart enough or whatever and all that. You don't, like, all you really got to do is tap into who you are, to that higher guidance, and honestly, you're golden for the most part. Trust that there is a divine plan. Take a risk and venture forward. Opening to your spiritual source. Expect the wondrous to emerge. So it's like what I was just saying, like, Spirit's always guiding you. That higher power, or whatever you call it, just, it's the fact that you are supported, that Doors will be opened for you at the right time when you're ready to take that opportunity. Just know that everything aligns when it's meant to align. So take that risk. And it's really not even that much of a risk. It just, your mind's going to perceive it as a huge risk because you're making a change and your mind can't see it every step of the way. So of course it's going to be screaming and kicking about it, right? But there's that spiritual side of you that has just that, like, hey, I'm connected to the divine. I know I'm looked after. I know there's a plan. Really getting in touch with that, and boom, miracles start happening. Stuff just starts working out because you trusted. That's our biggest lesson down here sometimes is we gotta learn to trust ourselves and to trust spirit and that higher guidance, right? Do what we're supposed to do, even though it doesn't seem logical sometimes. Cutting out all the distractions and the noise, basically, and just doing what we're supposed to do. Yeah, get the big picture. See Spirit's picture, like, hey, why is this important? Like, this is the reason I'm trying to get you to do this. Not other people's picture that they have for your life. Your picture, the divine's picture for what you're supposed to be doing. Go deep and explore your roots. What makes you you? What speaks to your heart? What do you feel like you came here to do? Get connected. Maybe being out in nature and walking barefoot, something like that really helps get you grounded too and really connected to who you are. So maybe try that too, if you haven't already. You are exactly where you need to be. Yeah. You got everything you need to succeed right here and right now. Don't feel like you've got to go make a move and do this, that, and the order that. It's like, almost like you going for, like when you go on a trip and you're like, I gotta pack and I gotta plan and I gotta, oh my gosh. Spirit's like, no. You're right where you need to be. And maybe it doesn't feel like you're at that perfect starting point, but you've got everything within you. Believe me, if you know what you want, the most important thing you can do is have a vision for your life and know what you want to achieve. And if you know that, then the rest will work itself out, to be honest with you. When you're just willing to do what feels right for you, you're always exactly where you need to be. Savor your life. Yeah, make the most of it. Have fun. Take the moment in front of you and just enjoy it. Go slow and take your time. When you're in doubt, just slow yourself down. When you start feeling those obstacles, maybe they're just inner obstacles. Maybe there's something happening outside of you. Maybe your circumstances aren't ideal. Whatever it may be. But instead of just giving up and quitting and all that, just, it's like being in the fog, right? And you can't see very far ahead of you. And it's disorienting sometimes. And then you're like, well, if I take a step, I can't see like 5 feet ahead of me, so what do? I don't know what's going to happen if I inch forward. Like, what's waiting for me? It's listening to that. There again, when you feel off track, unsure, whatever it is, get back in touch with who you are. Your intuition's like a muscle, right? You just got to strengthen it. You got to trust it more. You got to get used to navigating from that. Not being able to see, clearly the entire way. And release control, yeah. I've had to do it. It's hard. It's really hard because you want to control everything. You want to know how it's going to play out. It's scary. But I've learned when you try to control everything, it will stress you out. It will weigh you down. It'll get you so frustrated. And it's like walking into a wall. And you're like, well, I want to do it my way. Bam, hit the wall again, Yes, but I'm going to plan everything out before I get started. Bam, hit that wall again. It's like that. You end up just frustrating yourself because you're too busy trying to control everything. And there's a plan, and when you trust that plan and when you trust your intuition, you just start getting in the flow, and it goes a lot easier. And it takes practice to be able to get to that point. Yeah, it absolutely does. I'm still working on it myself, but it does get easier with time. Sometimes, we don't work on trusting ourselves, but we need to, right? You trust yourself. Trust yourself that you know what's meant for you, that Spirit knows what's meant for you. Trust that. Sometimes the best thing you can do is to keep what you feel is aligned with you to yourself and don't share with other people, because sometimes, you know, people are like, what, that doesn't make sense. They won't see it because it's not their path, right? It isn't their messages. So just giving you a heads up sometimes, because I know it's easy. Sometimes you're like, you want that approval, or somebody go, yeah, you're doing the right thing. And you tell somebody like, what? Well, of course it doesn't make sense to them. It's like I was saying, it's your path, and it's your messages from spirit. So just keep that in mind. Spirit doesn't tend to share your plan for your life with everybody. So just, it's perfectly fine if it doesn't make sense to them. Because you can interpret what's meant for you because you're you and you have that special connection. Enjoy the journey. Don't try to map it all out, just enjoy it. I already got release control. My sorry. I thought there was another card that came out. I'm sorry. I thought there was more than one. I was about to start rereading the cards. That was good. You can overcome anything. You can. You really can. And this is coming from somebody who's faced so many challenges in their life. When you need to, get resourceful. If you're having a hard time seeing the way forward, ask for help. Ask somebody, because, you know, people, when it's our challenge, when it's your challenge, right, it becomes harder to shift your perception because it's your challenge, and depending on what the challenge is, it gets pretty scary sometimes. So don't be afraid to ask the right people for help. Like, say, how would you see this? Like, somebody, ask people. When I say the right people, I mean people who are really focused on the solution. People who have already, maybe people, if you know somebody who's overcome a similar challenge to what you're facing, ask those people. People who have the results that you want, ask those people. Because they can a lot of times help you see the way forward. You know, with social media, you can ask questions and get into groups and start interacting, and it helps. So you don't go it alone. Sometimes that's it's that nudge. Somebody says something and unlocks something inside you. You go, oh yeah, I could do that. This is how I could, you know, I could take a different route or something, whatever it may be. Or maybe it's just getting back connected to who you are and to the divine. Maybe it's go taking a walk in nature. Sometimes you need to reset yourself, meditate, something that clears your head and clears out all the clutter. But, you know, as a spiritual being, you do have so much, you have infinite potential. And you can overcome anything because you're not, like I was saying, alone in any of it. We're all co-creating with spirit, with that higher power. So, you know, no worries on, like, you know, having it all together all the time. It's just, I would say from my own experience and being a reader, a tarot reader, I would say just as long as your best bet is to always stay in touch with spirit. And to make sure that connection stays strong, and to be like, hey spirit, I think I got lost. I think this is like, I don't know how to navigate this. And just releasing that control and trusting what you feel and acting on it, because spirit can lead you to something sometimes, and if you're not trusting it and you're not taking action on it, then you're still at a standstill. So just be mindful of that, because I've done that too, right? I've been like, wait a second, that's not it. I don't know, I think I want to do it my way, and I got stuck. Yeah. But no, really, you can't overcome anything. Spirit's always there helping you, guiding you. You've got what it takes. Like I said, you're never doing it alone. So, I don't know about you, that makes me feel a lot better. But yeah, I hope these messages keep you encouraged, help keep you going strong. You're here for a reason. Don't ever forget that. And you know, I really, from the bottom of my heart, wish you the best. I know you've got this. I believe in you. Keep going strong. Thank you so much for being here with me, and have a beautiful rest of your day.